going to talk about. So it's going to be much more exciting if we're going to talk about what quantum is all about. It's going to be super, super exciting. We know they said we do it for you, and we want to know what is it that they do for us or for you, for me. So we are going to definitely, if you guys are ready to hear this, I'm going to break it down quickly, and we're going to hit the road faster than what you can ever imagine. What I would like to share with you is basically we are saying, before we get to know what they can do for you and me, let's get to know what they call themselves. What is quantum? Something that describes them better. According to what you're going to realize, quantum is a community of visionaries and entrepreneurs comprising of professional traders, guys. This is the one exciting part I love about this business. This comprises of professional traders who have not just become traders by name, but they have successfully operated in the stock, in the cryptocurrency, and in the forex market. I'm gonna talk about this market. Well, I love it. The forex market, I'll tell you something about it. I love the forex market, and I'll tell you why very soon. So quantum develops cutting edge projects in the technology industry, such as metaverse, such as the NFT and the cryptocurrency. I think we all know now, guys, the cryptocurrency is the future. You can't be in today's world and you don't understand or you don't know what cryptocurrency is about. And believe me, this is what's going to take the whole financial industry to a whole new level. And least but not least, highest but not the highest, is also the metaverse, guys. This is like a new baby that is in the world, but believe me, it's carrying diamonds, it's carrying billions and billions of money in the future. Of course, the NFT I've already mentioned to you. This is some of the new guys, new babies, new boys and girls, new sons and daughters of the financial world that are in today and preparation for the future. We believe in direct or referral type of sales, as we are convinced that person-to-person conversations are the most best promotional tools that one can use in today's world. Of course, person-to-person, from during the days of the beginning of life, it was always a good way of spreading messages, a good way of communicate, a good way of developing communities. Person to person, it was just the best from way back, and it's still the best even up to now. It's much more better because of globalization, but I'm going to talk much about that. Quantum is headquartered in Dubai, in UAE. I was in Dubai for some couple of times, and believe me, every time I get there, it always looks new. And one of the most exciting things about Dubai now is the fact that it's carrying quantum. It's carrying a great company called Quantum. So that's another exciting part of this journey. Now, the mission, the vision, and the values of a company are what makes a company a success. That's what makes a company a success. But we're going to go through it. What is their mission? What is their vision? What are their values? The exciting part of it, part of the mission of Quantum is to impart training and knowledge about trading. I told you trading is one area that I love so much. It's one area that I can safely tell you it carries a dynamic stuff. It carries a huge volumes of money. I'll tell you some exciting figures tonight. How about I tell you the main purpose or the vision or the values? These are the fundamental aspects that makes a company be a success. So according to them, the mission, we said, is to impart training and knowledge about trading, about cryptocurrencies, about stocks, about metaverse, and about the NFTs. So you will realize that apart from you partnering with a company that can make you earn, you are actually partnering with a company that can educate you, train you, make you be well versed with what the future carries. We are talking about the future here. Cryptocurrency, stocks, metaverse, and NFT. That's your preparation into the future. Of course, part of their vision says to serve and help the community members gain access. Guys, whatever makes people rich in this world, if it does not involve access, it's not yet spoken about. If you are going to say, I've managed to become so and so, I've not managed to become so and so, without having been given access to it, then you know what, you have not yet managed to be that person. The only thing that have made us a different people right now in wherever we are is the word access. I'll give one credit to this company in the fact that they have a mission, they have got a vision, they have got a purpose, they have got a determination to make sure the community members, that's you and I, have access to the crypto markets. And you go to take advantage of the cutting edge technology tools that they have at their disposal. Of course, let's talk about their values: confidence, punctuality, excellence, commitment, and transparency. Guys, these are values that you cannot in any way find anywhere else as a combination. You can find one or two somewhere, you can find two or three somewhere, but in quantum you get them all in one. This is like a 5-in-1. I can tell you, this is one thing I've seen, and I'm gonna bring it to you, and you're gonna see more and more as you become more involved with this exciting company. And the corporate objective at corporate level, what drives them? What goal do they have? What do they want to become? They've got one big goal, which is to be in all parts of the world by the end of this year, 2022. What am I trying to say here? They are going to take advantage of globalization to make sure they reach your country, my country, his country, their country, all parts of the world. And I'll repeat again, from the heart of Dubai in the United Arab Emirates, they are already operational in more than 15 countries. I can tell you, I see them doing great stuff very soon. I can tell you it's going to be much more explosive in Africa. I can see a lot of African countries there buying the concept, they're running with the concept, they're crazy with the concept. And believe you me, it's going to be in all parts of the world as per their corporate objective. It's very possible. How about I tell you what makes this business worth listening? So one of the things that people will tell you about this business, especially in this industry, is things that are really have not yet been tried and tested. They are just using some English jargons to say we are doing ABCD. But when I saw these guys talking about Forex, I said, now we have got a business case here. We've got something I can listen to. When I heard them talking about Forex, I said, oh my God, now you have got a business meeting to be held here. I realized if anyone is going to bring me anything else and tell me we are making money in this industry, in that industry, and in that industry, and they skip this part of the market, the digital markets that involve Forex, I will definitely know they are doomed to fail. But if you come to me and say, apart from whatever else we are going to do, we also have got Forex in our composition, then I know you are actually having something that has been tried and tested, and it's a success. Why am I saying it's a success? Let me just define for you what Forex is. It's actually known as a foreign exchange market. And what does that mean? It's actually the conversion of one currency to another. So you are simply converting the USDT to a euro, or maybe the rand to the USDT. You are working around these conversions, and there is always a gap that is created in those conversions, which I'm going to talk about more in detail. It is one of the most active and most liquid markets in the world. Did you know that this is one of those markets that you can find? There is really no competition when it comes to liquidity of such a financial markets. it is one of the most liquid financial markets in the world, because you find that on a daily basis, more than $6 trillion is moved around, it's transferred, it's moved around. People make a lot of money within that transfer, within that movement, within those transactions. More than $6 million, I can tell you, more than $6 million are circulated within this financial market. And you know, there's also a huge possibility for leverage to maximize profits. So it is actually going to be something that you cannot leave if you really want to exist in this digital business. It's one area that attracted me to this business. The fact that they are also involved in Forex, I said, okay, now we are not going to hear some jargon and some untrusted and tried and some dreams. We are going to be doing something that have been tried and tested, and it was a success. And believe me, Forex is going to be here even for a much longer time. So you know what, in a 5-day week, Monday to Friday, Forex will generate trillions of dollars. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And I think that's one of the factors that made Quantum realize we've got a business case to present here. Okay, so let me introduce you to some of the Quantum products and services, guys. Quantum products and services. What makes Quantum what it is today? What will make Quantum what it will be tomorrow? These are some of the main areas that you find that if you are going to do any online business, you got to try and figure out what exactly are they involved in, what is going to generate money for this company. And these are some of the things that you find. This is what they're going to be able to say, you know what, be part of this community. You're going to benefit from A, B, C, D. So one of them is the Eco Advanced Academy. Knowledge is power. They always say knowledge is life. Yes, those that you hear of perishing, they perish because they lack knowledge. And you know what? Those that you hear losing as well, they lose because they lack knowledge. Now in this game, we have got a platform which says we don't want you to perish. We don't want you to lose. We want you to have success and successful lives through knowledge, and we're going to impart that knowledge, that training through the Eco Advanced Academy. Of course, trading is one of the key elements, the quantum metaverse, of course, and the quantum NFT collections, guys. If you are still in this world and you know what you want to do business online and you skip the NFTs, you have not started doing business, because it's one of the fundamental aspects of what carries financial markets in tomorrow's world. It's already here, it's going to be here, it's going to be much more longer here, and a lot of people are going to make a lot of money. And I believe you and I are going to be part and parcel of this community that will make serious money in today's world. So what I'm going to say is we also got the Quantum app. Guys, imagine viewing the progress of your business from the palm of your hand using a smartphone, not a GOAT one, of course, and you will be able to view the performance, the updates, information about your business. That's what makes me excited about Quantum. They also have got what I can put in much more detail, what you call systematic education. So Eco Advanced Academy, it is a system that helps our partners to dominate the different markets of the trading world. It is added value, it is an added value for all the people who are part of this community. So you will know, by you being part and parcel of this community, you are not only going to talk about how to withdraw, how to deposit. No, it goes beyond that, just knowing those two things. It was exciting today. We were doing withdrawals. Of course, I am always excited to mention that at any point in time, but we're going to go beyond just knowing how to withdraw, how to deposit here. You will also have access from the virtual office to the entire Eco Advanced education system, and you will also have good access to trading classes, live trading sessions of trading classes. So this is what is part and parcel of what the company is determined to see coming to pass. So if you are part and parcel of this community already, you are at the right place at the right time, in the right direction. We have got trading, the arbitration trade. This consists of buying foreign currency in the market. Then what happens? You only need to work about two things: the lower the price, the higher the price. So what happens in this equation is when the price is low, you are actually going to find that you are going to find yourself being able to buy, and simultaneously you will be able to sell it when the price is higher. So it's simple as saying buy low, sell high, and you make a profit in between. It is possible, since the exchanges, they generally have different prices of the same cryptocurrency, and this situation of price gap is used by traders. They use that price gap to make a profit on their trades using arbitrage. That's exactly what the company does. You know what? This is a tried and tested model, something that have proven to make over $6 trillion. This is an industry on its own, which is one of the most liquid industries. The financial market, you can actually find no comparison to it. And of course, this is one of the fundamental aspects that makes quantum the best place to be. How about I tell you, we also got the real metaverse here. Guys, there's sometimes where you people talking about metaverse, that sounds very nice when you talk about it. But when you come to quantum, you're talking of reality. It's there. It's part of what makes quantum be a better company. And what is metaverse? That's one question you always find. What is metaverse? It is a virtual world where different types of digital economies are developed, and among which stand out the trading of NFTs and tokens and the cryptocurrency. So you find all these things, you find them in the metaverse, in this virtual world. And believe me, this is actually carrying more than the day-to-day life of today. It's actually carrying the day-to-day life of tomorrow in as far as finances is concerned. So you cannot skip the metaverse. And apart from having the metaverse, the trading stories, I want you to know very soon we'll be hitting some numbers that I believe can be hit. And as soon as we hit those numbers up to about 100,000 members, you know what, the NFT collection is going to be boom, it's going to be released into to the community, and the community is going to start benefiting huge from this NFT collections. So the good thing is you are part and parcel of the preparations. So you can imagine, if you are part and parcel of the preparations, you can imagine what will happen when that preparations produce a reality. You will also be part and parcel of the reality. But the reality we're going to be talking about here will be a financial reality, and you will be part and parcel of the beneficiaries of that financial reality, because you were part and parcel of the preparations. That's exciting. So right now you're in the right place at the right time, and you're connected to the right platform. And believe me, very soon you'll be able to show your friends, your frenemies, your family members, your business partners, your performance, your business performance from the palm of your hand with our quantum app. Guys, it's almost done. And very soon you'll be able to, you know what, everything that you want that talks about quantum, you will be able to have it on an app, and much more exciting information, much more exciting updates, trainings, and all that. You'll be able to get them from one position. This is going to be exciting. Which other company have managed to do that? Of course, we are talking about quantum. You can feel it. And this in all are the 6 pillars of what makes quantum a business. This describes better how we do business. This is a model that you can actually find nowhere else except here. Which in all, we are talking about the trading, we're talking about the metaverse, we're talking about NFT, we're talking about the apps and the cryptocurrency. And most importantly, I love this part, the multi-level marketing. Guys, like you already heard in the beginning, that they believe that direct sales, or one person to person conversation actually is one of the most effective ways of promoting anything, but this time you will find that there is a financial transaction that is involved with the multi-level marketing aspect that you find in this business. I love that, and believe me, it makes me enjoy this business much more. So how do I join? How do I become part and parcel of this community? How do I benefit if I become part and parcel of this community? This part, I'm going to show you something which is very, very simple, which is very, very exciting at the same time. You will realize that we've got only two ways that you can be a member. There are only two membership options in this business. One of them is the executive, and the other one is called the consultant. Of course, let me tell you, preempt this. Every member that activates his account automatically is called a consultant. He will come in as a consultant. But if you want to make much more money, be able to turn your money faster, you will find that choosing the executive option will be the best route into what we call fast-tracked financial accumulation or recovery. I call this a recovery center. Believe me, when I went through this business concept, I realized, you know what, this is the place that I wanted to be. A place where I can choose how I want my money to work for me. Now, I will tell you something about what we call the optional cost of 5% that makes you an executive. Hear me well, I don't want you to get it. It's an optional cost of 5% that makes you an executive. And this is how it works for you. You pick up any package, let's just say $100 or $1,000, whatever amount that you pick that is $100 and above. You are actually coming on board, and the moment you've activated this, you are already a consultant. I'm going to go deeper about it, but I want to preempt it in this way. You can decide then to become an executive and much more faster and much more better by simply adding a 5% to that particular package. What does that mean? It simply means, let's say you've opted a $100 package. All you need to do is to add about, let's say, $5. This is an optional cost that will actually take you from an entrance level into an executive business level, whereby you will be able to enjoy up to 1.5%. Guys, this is huge. 1.5%. You only get access to it if you choose to add onto your package an optional cost of 5%. That's exciting. I have been to places where there is no word option. There is no way, if they tell you it's going to be this way, it's going to be that way. Here, you have a choice. I want to be a consultant or I want to be an executive. You choose and you still get paid. Now, the other advantage is if you're a team builder, you are sharing the business people and people are getting to come on board. And if somebody uses your link and he gets registered and activates his account, and you yourself, you are already an executive, there is a special advantage. That direct referral will give you 12% value of the package that he chooses or she chooses. So in other words, if she comes with a $1,000 package and she used a link of you, the executive, it simply means she, whatever $1,000 that she's bringing, you are going to enjoy 12% of it as your first startup or your direct referral bonus. How about I tell you, you could actually go one extra mile and do what? And be able to have, Susan on the right, Cecilia on the left. And guess what? You will be able to find yourself enjoying 12% here from Susan, 12% here from Cecilia, direct referral. Plus, there is already a pair here, which you call binary. So you are going to get another 12% here. This is huge. Can you imagine? I was talking to one man today. I said, can you imagine? A guy comes on board with $1,000 and the first guy who was Cecilia gave you $120. Then we said another $1,000 on the right. which you call Solomon, you collect another $120. Now, because these two guys, they made a combination of 1,000 plus 1,000, which is a left and right. They have created what you call a binary. You will collect again another 120. This is huge. This is huge. This is huge. You cannot find it anywhere else. Now, how about I tell you one of the things that makes this business very unique is the fact that you will have an option. So you can actually enjoy the 1.5%, or maybe you are comfortable with the consultant part of it, which says you will be able to earn from whatever package that you are going to activate. You will be able to earn about 0.5%. That's exciting every single day. You can be able to earn 0.5%, which is a very sustainable daily return, a very highly sustainable daily return. And you know what? I will also explain to you something very exciting just now about why the executive. But I want you to know the option of the consultant gives you 0.5% on a daily basis. This is braggadocious. And the good thing is you go out and you get a person to use your link. We can say a direct referral takes you to a 7% and say, you know, this is what I'm going to enjoy for bringing one guy onto the board. And if you got the second person and you balance your leg, we got the binary bonus, guys. Guys, this is something that I want to highlight very soon. If you are going to enjoy the 7% and the 7% here, you will realize that you are actually sitting with a lot of money, up to a total of 14% from these two people. Actually, if you add the extra, if these two people give you 7%, 7% plus this 7%, that's already more than, that's about 21% from three people, from two people. And the good thing is you don't need to pay anything. What you pay is what you get. When you come with $1,000 or $100, you're going to enjoy 0.5. There is no need for you to add an extra cost. You can enjoy your 7%, no need to add an extra cost. You can enjoy the binary, no need to add an extra cost. So you will be able to enjoy these three bonuses or profit lines. How about I tell you something here? There is something I want you to see. Most of the companies that you are going to find, they will give you 100 options. I did one company which was talking about 13 ways of earning. Believe me, sometimes when you sound like 13 ways of earning, it sounds very good. But believe me, there is something that you will not be able to get from 13 ways of earning. We call it sustainability. It's not sustainable from $1,000 that you receive from a client to break it down to make it fit into 13 times of paying people from this $1,000. You cannot do it over a long time. So the reality of the matter is the 10 ways or the 15 ways or the 10 or 2 or whatever, 20 ways of earning, they come with a risk of collapse because it's not sustainable. It cannot be done over a long time. That is why 4 or 5 months down the line, you hear they have clashed, they have closed. Hey, they've gone with our monies, not because they really wanted to go with your money, but their compensation plan was not strategic enough to allow what we call sustainability or longevity. That is why you cannot find a company like Quantum anywhere else anytime soon until maybe they start copying this good concept, which tells we are not going to transfer to you, we're not going to promise you the 13, the 14, or the 10 ways of earning, the unfulfillable promises of a private jet, unfulfillable promises of a house. I was in another company that I will tell you, and I remember I cranked the ranks like this, and when I got to the last level, they were supposed to give me a house. And I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna have a house in Dubai. Guess what? They then turned me and said, no, we can't give you a house in Dubai. There's a lot of regulations that you need to comply with. So we're going to give you the money. I said, it's all right, give me the money. But we're not going to send it to your crypto address, your crypto wallet address. We're going to send it to your back office. Oh my God. So no problem. Send it to my back office. Then maybe I can do a withdrawal. I said, no, you cannot withdraw it. It's going to be sitting in your activation wallet. So in all, they were telling you, if you cannot recruit, you can't withdraw that money. But you have already been recruiting all these years, all these months, building massive teams, doing Zooms left, right, and now it's time to pay the unfulfillable promise. They start telling you have to recruit even much more to be able to take out that kind of money out of your back office. And I did try. I think I did the second, third week, they were gone. So you find that here, instead of having a situation whereby the company is no longer able to fulfill some of its lies and its promises, we've got a company that is transparent, the company that is committed to fulfilling a promise that is fulfillable, and say, guys, we are not going to talk about all those ways. We only have got a return that is your daily income on your package. We've got the quick start or the fast start or the what we call the direct referral and the binary. 3 bonuses or 3 income sources that will definitely be doable over a long period of time. And guess what? This is what attracted me to this business. I said, these are the people I want. I don't want people that will lie to me. Number 2, I don't want people that will make me lie to people. Speaking these good, nice things that nobody's going to receive. I want a company that is so transparent, that is giving what is doable. That's where Quantum becomes a company out of this world in its own league. How about I tell you? I've already mentioned to you that the quick start, we also call it the direct referral, or you can also call it the fast start. So all you need to do is to refer your acquaintances to be part and parcel of this community, and you will be rewarded with either 7% or 12%, depending on whether you are a consultant or an executive. So your membership plays a role in this percentage. You should always know that your personal membership, whether it's consultant or executive, plays a role in the percentage that you get. So these are people that you directly refer and they come on board using your link. So the system will reward you these bonuses every time your affiliates upgrades as well or renew something in their packages. So you'll be able to enjoy the power of this exciting bonus. How about I tell you the other part that I want you to know? You don't want to hear about this. The number of people that you can refer and be paid for is unlimited. I worked in companies where they will tell you the first 2 you don't get paid anything, and then you start paying you the 3rd one, but then you cannot have more than 100 referees. Then all these conditions here, the first guy that lands into your link, you get paid. Number 2, nobody can stop you if you want to go crazy and bring 100,000, 200,000, as many as you can use your link on, you will be paid. I love that part. Nobody can stop you, not even the sky. You can try, imagine over 7 billion people that are in the world. You can bring them all together and you should be paid. You don't want to miss that. Okay, let's talk about this exciting part. This is like more of an example. So we are saying, let's just take an example that you are the guy that actually is at the top there. Then you go out and you put a guy on the left and another guy on the right, and then the guy on the left brings the guy on the right, then it becomes a chain. Let's not go deeper about it. As your legs or your balancing of legs starts happening, you know you are generating generational income here. You are generating money that nobody can even stop you. You will find when you have got a balance left and right, it's money coming to you. Remember the rule in line with your membership option. If you are an executive, you are going to enjoy a whopping 12%. If you are a consultant, you're going to enjoy a smart 7%. Now, let's just say on the left, You are sitting with 5,400 points that are generated as people come on board on your left. And on the right, you are sitting with about 3,300 points that are generated by people that are coming on your right. You will realize that the weaker leg is the one that pays you. So imagine you are an executive. You'll be able to enjoy about 12% of these 3,300. This is exciting. Guys, that's a lot of money. And remember, we are working in a place where you have an option to say, I want to be paid either 7% or 12%. You choose what you want. And definitely, you will be able to enjoy life with the money that you make on this project. That's the binary. And the good part of it is, guys, what I have here is just a simplified performance diagram or table that gives you a rough information of what you can make as an executive. If time was going to allow, I was going to give you another table which could be talking about the consultant, but I want this to be as much easier, as much doable as possible. So I'm only going to talk about the executive for now. I know a lot of options are there, and a lot of people would choose this route. So I want you to know what you can earn according to this membership choice. So let's just take, for example, you are an executive who comes on board with $100. This will generate for you $150 every $1.50. It's gonna pay you $1.50 every single day. And in a week you can make about 7.5. In a month you can make about $30. That's a lot of money. Imagine coming on board with $1,000, making $15 every day, 75 in a week, $300 every single month. Can you imagine what happens? You come on board with $50,000. I can tell you, I was actually celebrating one leader who came on $2,000, and saw another leader coming again on $2,000. I said, guys, these guys are going to make a lot of money. But guess what? There is no ceiling of how much you can bring on board. You can bring $100,000, you can bring $1 million. And on a daily basis, you'll be making 1.5% as an executive. How about I tell you that if you come on board, let's just, for example, $50,000, that will generate you $750 a day, about 3.75 a week, and $15,000 every single month. In no time, you have your money back. In no time, you're just doubling. The capacity of this system is to double your money. As soon as it's doubled, you can actually be able to compound, you can actually be able to reinvest, you can actually be able to do what you want, walk away. It's still up to you. But the best this system can do is to double your money. That's exciting. That's super exciting. So imagine your money is doubled, and you know what? You were just doing actually nothing. All you need to do was to invest into this concept, and the concept works for you. The system works for you. You make your work easier. You make your money be your employee. You become the HR of your money. You become the production manager of your money. You become the director, the executive CEO of your money. The money becomes the employees. And the good thing is, this will work for you until you've doubled the money as many times as you want. That's exciting. So how do I pay for my, I want to be part, you talking too much. Tell me, how do I pay for my account here? It's very simple, super simple, my dear. You can pay using BTC. It's very, very simple, guys. You can pay using BTC. And you can also pay using USDT. I found USDT, to me, it's easy. To other people, BTC is easy. And when you are withdrawing, like what we were doing today, we withdraw, and believe me, I've never ever seen speed like what I saw today. I withdrew today. About 6 hours later, my money was in my account, was in my wallet. I've never seen any speed of that nature. I withdrew today. In less than 6 hours, the account was already telling me there is some Bitcoin that came into your wallet. I checked, it was really exciting. That's the kind of companies we want. I don't want a company which, when you withdraw, it becomes a crime. You now need to go beyond, before the men of God. Please, men of God, pray for me. I made a withdrawal, it's still pending. Or those that will go to traditional healers, please give me some muti. I made a withdrawal, the money is still pending. Can you do something, Papa? No. Here, you withdraw your money, you get it within 72 hours. That's the maximum. 72 hours. So anything between that 1 hour to 72 hours, anything can happen. And I want you to know is it's supposed to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You withdraw on Saturdays, and Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, the latest should be Wednesday. You have it. Can you imagine? I withdrew today, Saturday, and I got my money on Saturday. This is unbelievable. This is the best part that makes me say, no, this is it. Now we've got a bigger place to be. Let me just quickly round off by telling you the regulations that helps to keep this company as exciting as it is. Number one, every Saturday, guys, from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. Caracas time is withdrawal day. So you do your withdrawals on Saturday. And number two, the 5% value of the executive membership does not generate points and no liability is paid for it. What it simply means is, if I come on board with my $100 and I added a 5%, which is $5, this is not going to be counted on my daily incomes. The $100 is what is going to generate for me daily income. The $5 is going to make the company have liquidity. It have to have some fund that keeps the company activities going, the events going, all these other expansion programs going. So the 5% goes straight to the company. And believe me, I said to myself, this is what I wanted. Something that's the word transparent. I don't know if you are seeing it here. They said part of their values, there is one thing that they say, transparent. And this what made me laugh and fall in love with Quantum. Transparency. They're telling you straight, you know what? You are going, if you choose to be an executive, you will be able to pay this 5% every 30 days. It's your own choice. You're not forced. But if you make that 5%, you will benefit up to so much. At the same time, that 5% is not going to be able to be involved into your daily income generation package. You are actually going to find that this money is going to be used for sustenance of the company, expansion of the company. Can you imagine? I said, wow, I'll be making money, the company will also be making money. And both of us, we can have a good relationship over a very long time. Of course, you will be able to do repurchase of that executive membership. Remember, I'm not talking about repurchasing a full package. I said you're repurchasing. What we call executive membership is that 5%. So I want you to understand that part. And the good part of it is there are no liabilities only that are paid in this contribution. And 72 hours to start generating daily incomes. What does that mean? It simply means if I activate my account now, to count 72 hours working hours, and then it starts giving me my 1.5%. That's as simple as that. And the binary reset, guys, this is one thing that I love most. Most of the time you go into companies where they will be able to work and they will be able to generate a lot of volumes. You got this long leg, which sometimes becomes actually boring because you can't finish that long leg. And then you also find there will be people that will go and come back, and there'll be and that long leg will be actually waiting, and people start getting paid for the days that they were not even working. And that is what makes companies fail. And what we have here is the structure that makes the company succeed over a long time. So every month, this long leg is cut. So it starts afresh again, another month every 30 days. And you can utilize those binary points within that 30 days. If you don't utilize them, they are gone. And that is what keeps the company going. That is what makes the company stay longer, because you are paying for work done. You are paying for income generated. You are not going to pay something, the guy that is not involved, that comes one the blue moon and to find that long leg waiting. You know what? This allows the company to run in good speed. And the good thing, that is, the minimum package is $100. I want you to know that the minimum withdrawable amount is $50, and you got up to 72 hours to expect your payment. And what other level of transparency would you need? All this have been laid. When you get into some projects, nobody tells you how things are done. You just have to figure it out. And you realize, oh, I'm paying so much. Hey, I'm paying so much when I'm doing withdrawal. Withdrawal, I'm paying so much. I'm paying about 7.5 a year. You only figure it out. Here, everything's laid, but that's why I love this business. Transparency, one of the greatest tools in today's world when doing business is to be transparent. So all these things, they make you realize where you're going, where you're coming from, and it makes your life very easy. So you can also use your internal funds, what you have in your back office. You can also use it to activate new accounts. So instead of waiting for Saturday, you can actually withdraw your money anytime you want. Oh my God, yes. You can withdraw your money anytime you want. And you'll be able to transfer it to John, and John activates his account and he pays you in your local currency or whatever currency. And you know what? You can be able to withdraw your money anytime you want through the peer-to-peer or a member-to-member option. That's exciting. That's ballistic, of course. And the good part of it is, I'm going to also show you something here. You can actually be able to do that transfer from one member to the other at a service fee of about 10%. That is in the long run, but in the immediate run, right now, if you do that right now, it's like a promotional phase. You can do that at 5%. Within this period of promotional period, you can actually do those transfers of your available balance to another member at 5% cost. So, which is quite fast. Number one, it's quite cheaper. Number two, how about I tell you, if you ever been on this meeting from the beginning of the meeting up to now, let me salute you for your commitment. Okay, I think I'll use this one. For your commitment, my salutations to you. The second thing I want you to be able to do is to go back to the person that invited you to this Zoom meeting, or that invited you to the business in general, and say, I thank you for caring about me, but let's go one step further. Give me your registration link. I want to join Quantum now. Then you know what? Your journey starts there. So go back to the person that invited you to this business and get a link and get registered. And you know what? Choose a package of your choice, $100 and above, and let's start doing business. It has been a great time talking to you. And believe me, it's actually an honor to have presented this business to you. And I would like to actually come to a conclusion and say you can get more information about our business through our official channels, the Facebook, the Instagram, the TikTok, or our website. You can actually be able to get more information about this exciting company. And I would like to take this opportunity to thank you for your commitment. Let me open this floor, because I know there are questions that have been asked, and I'm going to try and answer those questions the best way I think I may know. And let me just check. I saw there's some questions in the chat box. Okay, best presentation. Thank you so much, leadership. The other one says, do we have capital maturity period where you have an option to reactivate or withdraw all? The capital part of it is what is already counted already within that 200% that you make. When you bring $100, we'll give you $200, and the first $100 is giving you back. The second $100 is actually your profit. So that's how it works, and you can actually be able to do compounding. This is exciting. You can be able to do compounding every time when you get your profits, and your profits are more than $100. You know what? You can put them back into the system, and you'll be able to make much more money. I can tell you this is the most exciting part of this business. The compounding part of it, I think, is the most game-changing part of it, that I want you to also think of. You come on board, you make some money, whether through networking or through your daily income, which is passively coming. You can actually be able to compound it, put it back and get 1.5% of it, put it back, get 1.5% of it, expand your 200%, or what you call your 200% cap. So you realize that's how best you can make money here. So you are actually be on a position to make much more money. And was this recorded? Yes, it's recorded, and you'll be able to have it. Wonderful stuff. What about I say, before we come to the end of this meeting, I would love to open and hear a word or two from some of our top leaders in this meeting. I want you to know I'm not alone tonight. I'm also being backed by a generation of generational leaders. And let me ask if leader Kutaza is on the house. Let me just see who is here so that we can actually. I think the Diamond team is in the house. Let me check if leader Ben is in the house. If you're in the house, kindly unmute and let's hear from you what you got to say for us. Let me check if my leader is available tonight.
My brother, I am in a place where I cannot be seen very well. I've just been with family. It was an emergency somewhere. But I can tell you, I was following. You know how to use tools of presentation, my brother. You are just doing something that is so amazing. Guys, we now have somebody who can actually do this amazingly. And guess what? We are going to be doing it as a team. Charles, you are amazing, I can tell you. I know it's not easy, but you have done it the first time and you've done it so well. I know you've been doing it, but you can continue doing this. I'm very impressed, and I believe that anytime you can stand in for me now, I have somebody who can stand in for me any moment. Thank you, my brother. Where I am, I got to drive people away, but I can tell you, I'm very happy that I have somebody who can do this. All right, guys, that is it. That is it from me today.
Thank you so much, leadership. Thank you so much for giving us this opportunity. Number one, we can only talk about quantum because you made it possible for us. And number two, thank you again for giving us this opportunity to share this exciting. It's good news. So definitely, it's an exciting thing to have this kind of opportunity to present such a genuine project. Thank you once again, and may God bless you and keep you safe wherever you are. But before we go, I would love to hear more information, how people are feeling about this exciting project. Leader Kutaza, all the way from South Africa, are you here tonight? Let me hear a word, what you could say to somebody who could be here for the first time, and how are you feeling? I know you withdrew today. Tell us more about it.
Hey, leaders, good evening. Dr. Charles, wow, wonderful presentation, full of energy, full of fire. I believe those with ears, they heard. We cannot add anything on top of this. It's up to each individual to make a decision now and say, yes, this is the opportunity that I've been waiting for. Because when I heard about quantum, I was doing something else, but I said, I've been doing a wrong thing. This is what I've been waiting for. I remember I posted about quantum on my status, and one guy said, why haven't you told me about this one? This is what I've been looking for. So, this is the business that people have been looking for. It's wonderful, it's easy, straight to the point, not sugarcoating things, making it look like other companies will do, to entice people with things that they will never give them. So this company says we'll give you money, do what we say, how we instruct you, how we show you, you need to do, and you follow that, do that exactly, and then you're gonna reap the benefits, as leader Charles, today was our payday, withdrawal done, and I was amazed to see, I'm checking, Luno says, withdrawal receive. I'm thinking, what? I was expecting this maybe Tuesday, but it's in. Say, wow, this is a wonderful company. I like a company that will surprise you with money and nothing else. So this is what this company is doing, leaders. So really, let's take this opportunity. If you are new, you are in this Zoom, you are invited. The first thing, leaders here, our ambassador leader Penny Akiki, they are presenting this opportunity. Wonderful. All you need to do is invite. It's simple. Invite people to the Zoom and then sit back and relax. And as Quantum says, we do it for you. And the rest, you will just get his money. So let's take this to the top leaders. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Awesome, awesome. That was Leader Gutasa. Thank you so much. We do it for you. You heard it from the horse mouth that we do it for you. That's a principle. We do it for you. That is the way we do things. Quantum, you can tell. I don't want to spice it up. I don't want to add anything, but you heard him. Withdrawals happened today, and in lightning speed, they were knocking the door of the crypto wallets that we possess. And the good thing is, you know what? You have a new employee called money. They do it for you. All you need to do is to give those that can instruct it to work. And I know I got another great leader here. Leader Bruno, let me hear from you, leadership. I know definitely if you've been following, and I definitely you are running this project at another level. If you're here, I would like to hear a word or two to somebody that could be here for the first time. And believe me, we have an exciting journey here. If you are here, let me hear from you. If you're not yet ready, I can check with the leader Ivan. I know we have what all leaders, all top leaders are in this meeting tonight. Can I hear from you, leader Ivan?
Yes, thank you, my leader, Dr. Charles. Thank you so much, my brother. I know you've done it massively. And I thank all the leaders that are around. Of course, I salute Benny. Benny is like my brother, a real brother. And actually, is not stopping there. Benny is like a father, because he's the person whom you tell, and he listens and he realizes later and say, okay, let's do this. He's a person who make decisions, and I believe 100%, you know, when you make money, it's very hard to go back and you become very poor. Benny has made money. That one it's in a reality. He's our brother, he's our father, he's on the ground here, he's with us always. We have enjoyed his money. That's what, guys, I can tell you. We have enjoyed his money, himself, you know, that me, myself, have been enjoying his money. And 100%, I know we are headed to the top, guys. I don't want to say maybe we have not, we don't know him, or we have not enjoyed his money. And I can tell all great leaders that we are in the right time where we can make money. We have positioned very, 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 very well, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't take off right now, then it will be very, very, very hard to you to join us when you don't take action right now. It's the right time to take action right now. And also you will be among of the multi-millionaires, people who will be celebrating. Of course, you cannot graduate from nursery to Makerere. You need to take a step from nursery, then from there you go to the university, then you go to university, then you graduate, ladies and gentlemen. You don't need to jump. There is a step. We have, Dr. Charles, please, you have taken us very well, the compensation plan. Some of you, if you have not understood it very well, please, we always have these Zoom calls. Come and understand it very well, ask questions, then understand the marketing plan. We will be here for the last 10 years, guys. Okay, so thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much for the wonderful presentation. I salute you. May God bless you.
Thank you, leadership. That was leader Ivan. I know, guys, this house is full of people with the passion to see this business, taking people to their dreams. And you heard what he said. Leader Ivy said, we are positioned for success, and it's up to us to take this business to another level. Let me hear from Leader Bruno as well. We are positioned, you hear it. Let me hear from Leader Bruno, and to be able to close down there what you have got to say, my leadership.
Fantastic, my great leader. Thank you for the work well done. Honestly, we're looking for someone indeed who can be in when Ben is not there. My brother, you have done the best. And thank you so much, and keep it up. Now, you people here, when I heard about this quantum, well, I was doing something else as well, but when I saw Mr. Miguel there, those who don't know Mr. Miguel is our global ambassador of quantum all over the world. Now, when I heard that this quantum is headed by Mr. Miguel all over the world, I knew this is an automatic success for us in quantum, because wherever he is in any system, momentum is a must. And that's the first thing I had to discover. That is what attracted me to give attention to quantum. Now, when I heard about this quantum, the most thing that was making a lot of noise is the monthly payment of your package and maybe fresh out. Then I asked myself, what does the Mr. Miguel look for this system that is having auto monthly payment as well as the fresh outs? I had to sit down with my pen and I started calculating one by one to discover whether a system that is having 5% of your package to be paid to the company and fresh out, to see whether there is money for me and my people and the rest of the people in the world. And my people here, what I discovered in quantum is that there is no company that is paying good money like quantum. As well as this, it is a company that is very sustainable, that has a very good pay plan, that is paying good money in its pay plan, as well as being very sustainable. So we are networkers, we've been in 2 different systems, and we have been looking for a system that we can run with for the next 5 to 10 years. And here quantum is for us. Quantum is here for a very long time. For you people who are there, quantum or not, that one should not be your setback. Some people here who are very much experienced have done a big research that quantum is here to stay, is here for a very long period of time. It is now all in your hands. For you to be part of it, run with it as if there is no tomorrow and make a lot of money. One of the billionaires once said that if someone offers you a very good opportunity and you don't know whether you can do it, or you have not understood it, for you just simply join the business and run with it, you will learn the rest of the things along the way. So this is what I tell you people, whether you have understood quantum, whether you have understood how it pays or not, that one should not be a problem. Just get started today and you will learn the rest along the way. My brother, thank you so much, and may God bless you. Keep it up, bro.
Oh yes, thank you so much. That was Leader Bruno, and you heard it all, guys. You heard it all. It's a tried and tested model, and you know what, even if you may not understand how this tried and tested model is working, you know what, learning as you go, and as you learn. That's exciting. Thank you so much, guys, and I wouldn't want to waste much of your time. I can see it's already way after 9. My target was to finish exactly 9 o'clock, and I know I got a lot of the speakers, a lot of great leaders that are in this meeting, and we are going to meet again tomorrow 10 a.m. I think we're gonna be meeting tomorrow again in the morning. We call it the daily breakfast session with leader Benny. He's going to be super exciting, so don't miss that one in the morning. We also got another meeting in the evening, so you know what, don't miss that one again in the evening. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be super exciting all the way to the top. I can tell you, till we meet again, have a wonderful, wonderful night or morning, whatever, wherever you are. I'm not sure, but I know. I wish you the best. Go back and let's do business.